Oh, there we are. Apparently my reach button doesn't fucking work. Give me a second. Oh, there we are. Apparently my reach button doesn't fucking work. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, now it works. Fantastic. Hello. Hello, evil people. How's it going? I need to turn off my own stream because I can hear myself and that pisses me off. But yeah, hi. Hello. How's it going? Hello. Oh my god, do I have another instance of myself? No fucking shot. Okay, no, this is muted. Okay, thank fuck. Okay. Hi. How's it going? Hope everybody is doing well. I'm not. I'm doing terribly, actually. Please sleep. Okay. My bad. My bad. I was in the kitchen. Which is also my bedroom, which is also my bathroom. Because I'm poor. You know what? I can't say I'm poor. I have an apartment. Most people don't have that. How's the music? How's the music? Are you enjoying it? Hello, Garlic. How's it going? I actually just now figured out how to open the double chat, like to make it big, which is nice. Because now I can actually see all of your messages at the same time, regardless of what platform it's coming from, which is lovely, because I was genuinely struggling to have, like, you know, both of these things. But yeah, how are you all? How's it going, girl? Like, how's it going, Fresh? Fresh, have you found any? Because he's on the server right now, by the way. He's on the server right now. And he has been. I think he's played for more time than me. Still no shiny. Imagine. I'm not recording. I wasn't recording. Shit. Fuck. Bomb. Shit. One annoying thing. So I was trying to figure out how the hell everything works when it comes to, like, YouTube streaming and stuff, because I actually haven't really looked into it much, other than, like, oh yeah, I connect my account and streams, whatever the fuck, right? I didn't really look far into it at the time. I had to look into it now because I do want to make videos, and I don't really want copyright music to be, you know, bothering my my channel. Because when we had, like, we had earlier streams, literally basically all of them would get copyright striked. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. I don't like that. So I keep saying pretty much dude, this is good. This is a habit that has to go. This is a habit that has to go. It will take a while though. I was watching that Josh Stripe Hayes video where he was talking about, like, tips on how to do public speaking better. That was one of the, like, major points to not just go like just constantly, because it annoys people. So I'm trying to cut down on that. I cannot say I'm going to be perfect for, God, the first, like, 15 years of this. Because keep in mind, I do suck at English. I'm absolutely terrible at it. But I will get there. I will get there if I'm able to replace all the uhs and ahs with just pauses, or I don't know, repeating myself like I did just then. I think it's going to be a little bit better. I think it's going to be a little bit better. Also, I did not sweeten my coffee enough, and I'm just not going to bother. Or maybe I did, and it's just the condensed milk that I was indulging in. Can't wait to watch another Meow stream in 15 years of at least 50% less arms. Yeah, exactly. That's the goal. That's the goal for 50 years. in 50 years, we're going to have less us. Maybe a little bit more us. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I believe in me. I also haven't really streamed in like ages. So I think that does also add to the fact that I can't really speak well. Considering the fact that this is my second stream in what is probably... Okay, yeah, I did stream before that. Like, I think I did a few Minecraft streams. I did... what was it? It was like mod packs. It was like mod packs and shit. I did Skyblock, and then I also did... what's the name of that? He's so tiny! He's so tiny! Look at it! Oh my goodness, he's beautiful. I did also... Encrypted? Is that the name of the pack? It got recommended to me by Space, I think. And I did play that as well. I think for one entire stream, and then I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I would assume it's the same exact thing that happens to me every single time I try to stream, which is pretty much I feel like shit. I am not going to stream. Anyways, hi. I feel like shit, and I still decided to stream today. Mainly, this is because Fresh asked me if I was going to be streaming, and I didn't really fuck me. I didn't really want to explain that I don't feel so well. So I just decided to slam my head against the tap, and I broke my sink. I did not. I'm lying to you. I did not break my sink. My sink did break. My sink is pretty much unusable at the current moment, because it just keeps spraying water basically everywhere. Which is also, like, partially why I feel like shit. It's, oh my god, hell yeah, bro! Twitting! I had one of these small little sink extensions. Small little plastic sink extensions that are supposed to help you washing when washing your dishes. Unfortunately, it basically has a crack through it. Apparently, it can't handle near boiling water. God damn. Okay. That's a little bit worse than mine. That's a little bit worse than mine. I will give you that. Mine is pretty much only broken because it sprays water everywhere. It's basically a shower in that it does not give a shit. I will be putting like a plate underneath it. It's gonna spray water everywhere. I will put a glass underneath it. It will spray water everywhere. I'm going to put a spoon underneath it. It's gonna spray water everywhere, obviously, because it's a fucking spoon. It is an awful experience having to do dishes in it. And like, genuinely, I don't mind doing dishes. I think it's pretty relaxing. As long as you don't have, like, these really, really, like, hard dishes where, it's super difficult to actually get all of the gunk off of them, which is why I at least attempt to wash my dishes a little bit. Just like pour water over them before I actually put them in the sink. Even if I don't feel like cleaning them fully, like thoroughly, at the time, I do want to make sure they're at least somewhat clean so that I don't have to deal with the just complete, like, just, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. It's not like leaking, but I'm constantly on edge when drinking pasta and whatnot for if it's gonna snap. Oh yeah, fair. Speaking of water basins with cracks in them, that's actually what happened to my shower. My shower is currently... It basically has a hole in it? It basically has a hole in it. But not like a real hole. No, the drain hole obviously has a fucking drain hole. This is not something that I would have to like explain to you, right? So yeah, obviously it has a drain hole. It also has what is basically a crack down the middle of it. Basically, you have the basin, and then half of it is completely broken. No water really goes through it because there's still like that outer layer. No idea what that's called, but like it's the thin outer layer that, you know, actually keeps the water in. But I will be honest, it is awful. It's an awful experience showering in there, because if you step on the wrong spot even once, oh my goodness, you like that it feels like it's gonna collapse underneath you any second. It's terrible. It sounds not a deal. It very much is not a deal. It's actually way worse than ever. This shower, by the way, this shower and this sink, they are pretty much as old as my younger sister. Both of you definitely remember the child that used to yell in my background all the time back when I used to stream at my parents' house. Politics, yeah, politics, exactly. Although I do feel like politics was much more broad, as in like, oh yeah, it's just like my family is being loud, that's politics. And just because my sister is part of my family, she is also politics. I'm gonna game rule sleep. What's the sleep percentage game rule? Player sleeping percentage, and we're gonna do like 10. If we have 10 players, I will be shocked. No. Okay. Everybody get excited. We have a fucking Blissey. If we can kill this thing, we can get lucky eggs. Oh my god. I am abandoning the Meow hunt. I don't care. I am abandoning the Meow hunt. We're killing this damn Blissey. It's the last thing I'll do, man. Let's go. Oh, dude, first one dropped a lucky egg. Lucky eggs do not drop shinies, no. However, lucky eggs are very, very useful. They are very useful because they allow me to grind the XP faster. And that's great. That's nice. Egg. This also does apply to IKEA themselves. They will be getting a crap load of EXP because of this Blissey, okay? I won't lie, I would like a shiny Blissey. I would love a shiny Blissey, actually. Like that would be one of the coolest things I could possibly get. With normal, I actually don't know, wait. Nope, they disappear. They just straight up disappear. Hope that answers your question. Hacker. Listen, you, okay, I'm not gonna expose you. I'm not gonna expose you for what you did. But just know, this guy is not clear. This guy is not clear of the sins that he is accusing me of, okay? Cobblestone. Ooh. Yum yum. Can I Yeah. You have not gotten the thing yet. You should freaking die. Also, I didn't turn off mobs. I know at least a singular person wishes I turned off mobs. Because he got stuck during the night. And he was struggling to get out. Wonder who? Yeah, I wonder who too. This guy's level 50. This guy's level 50. Can't just do this to me, man. Be nice. Be nice. I killed a new move. Oh my goodness, guys. Belch. Belch is like one of the dumbest moves in just the entirety of Pokemon. The IKEA Belch, hell yeah, exactly. You know what's up. You know what's up. This is what happens when you eat the IKEA meatballs. And they are poisoned. Such a stupid fucking... Ah yes, poisoned IKEA meatballs. Dude, I could really go for some spaghetti right now. Like, while spaghetti does sound really good right now, I did also just finish eating, like, a few minutes ago. That's a horse meat meatball effect. I don't know what the fuck the horse meat meatball effect is. But, if it makes my IKEA deal more damage, I may be willing to sacrifice a few horses. All I'm saying, you know? I do want to say, it is crazy just how, like, low of a percentage lucky egg drops are. Because that is... Oh, those are overstones. Oh my goodness. Yeah, even better. Literally one lucky egg. And we actually got it on our first ever Chansey kill, which is insane. Fun fact, on the last Cobblemon world that I actually oh, complaining you shall receive, I guess. On the last Cobblemon world I played on, I actually had to go and farm Togepi's for what felt like a few hours just to get a singular lucky egg. I actually needed multiple because I also wanted one for Froggy because we were teaming. Oh look, yeah, look, the chicken disappeared. The chicken disappeared. What are the chances for a lucky egg? I don't know. I think it might be like 5%, something like that. I'm just getting kind of unlucky. Actually, am I? Wait. This is the 14th. So no, I'm not getting unlucky. Oh. I kind of want to get IKEA to level 100 now. Just because we have this Chansey. That's a Blissey. That's a Blissey. I've been calling it the Chansey this entire time, wasn't I? God damn it. Wow. Wow, I am incredible. I am just the greatest person ever. Same thing. Honestly, yeah. Kind of. They have pretty much the same, like, stat spread, to be fair. The only thing that one does better than the other is that Chansey isn't evolved. So... like that. So, you can use Evilite on it. It's pretty much the only difference. The rest of the differences are so small that it really doesn't matter. There was also the baby version stuff. I'm aware. But if I kill it, it's gonna end my streak, so... And also, I learned it the hard way. These cannot drop lucky eggs. The Happini cannot drop lucky eggs. They can only drop Ovalstones. What's this guy doing though? What's this guy doing though? It's a really weird looking Pokemon, yeah. He also does not have voice chat enabled. He's following me. He's following me. He doesn't like this. Am I in danger? I could be bothered to buy the key to turn on voice. Still. Should I? Probably. I also do have to say, I forgot to enable a very important thing. Replay buffer, enable replay buffer. 300 seconds, so it records 5 minutes. Where the fuck is my replay buffer? Can I have a replay buffer, please? So like, why is it not here? Is it because I already have it open? What if that replay buffer, what if I just put it on like a key? What if 12? Apply. Okay. F12. I have no idea if this turned on replay buffer. Let's go back into hotkeys. You know what? I give up. I give up. We will figure this out later. How long do you reckon it'll take to kill another 7,900? Okay, so, Fresh and I, we agreed that we'd actually increase the odds to 1 in 4,000. This is actually kind of a test stream. Hello, Fresh. This is actually a test stream to try to figure out...
Test. Hello, hello.
Hello. Yes. Hello. As I've said, this is a test stream. So this guy's testing. But what I was saying, this is a test stream to see how many shinies I can potentially get with the decreased odds. If I get too many, I will go back to 1,800. 8,000. 8,000. I'm really bad at speaking. But you get the point. You get what I'm talking about. Hopefully it's a little bit easier. I think an acceptable amount. Because today's stream is only going to be around, like, 3 hours long, I think. I don't really want to make it extremely lengthy. Because that would be, like... Well, you know, I need sleep, and I have work, so I can't exactly stream all night. As much as I would like to. As much as I would like to. I mean, this is fun. I'm realizing why I enjoy streaming in the first place. Unfortunately, however, my current life situation does not allow me to just stream for 8 hours straight every single day. Yeah. I wish somebody would come up to me, tell me to quit my job and join their emo band like I always do to people, you know? I'm pretty sure all of my friends are currently, like, so done with it. Just so absolutely done with me constantly telling them that. 8-hour work, 8-hour stream, 8-hour sleep. Yes, but that's also... You can kill the Snorlax, it's okay. But it's also, like... Do keep in mind... I have transit. I'm like... I spend, like, 2 hours in transit. I also need to eat food. So... At the end of the day, it ends up being, like... 10 hours work. Because... You know, I need to get to work and from work. That's awful. Some days I need to do groceries, which fucking sucks. I hate doing groceries. Have I ever talked about how much I fucking hate groceries? Grocery shopping. I love Lidl. I love Lidl. This is not a surprise to anybody. But holy fucking shit. 1 hour transit. Yes, thank you. I actually planned out a schedule for myself, and I have not been sticking to it because the thing is, by setting myself a schedule, I start stressing out about having to do things on time, and that sucks. That sucks because sometimes there's gonna be more traffic, so I'm not gonna be able to get to my, you know, chair to stream in time. Sometimes I have to stay at work for a little bit longer. Sometimes I don't get to work at exactly 8 a.m. Also, 2 hours transit sounds kind of awful. It actually depends on how the traffic is. Because, like, obviously I live in Warsaw, so the traffic is going to be awful. The traffic is awful. This is the capital of the country. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of cars, a lot of people going to and from work. I also work in a major area. As in like there's a lot of different buildings, there's a lot of different workplaces there. Actually, the one building that I work in has... My coffee machine just turned off. My building actually has, I think, four different lobbies with 8 floors each. And I think there's, like, on average, 5 companies in each one of them. In each building. So that's like an insane amount. That is like I think around 20 different companies. And if the company I work for hires enough people to make me want to kill myself, then probably the other ones do as well. Oh god, could you do 2 hours of streaming in the car? Yeah, I'm gonna do like one of those city IRL streams where I just drop people on the bus. Bro, I would get kicked out of Poland. Just the entire fucking country. Polish people are not as chill as Americans are when it comes to streaming culture and stuff like that, like IRL streaming. Obviously, if you know what you... Oh my god, congratulations, Fresh Banana Nans! What is it? What's the Pokemon? What's the Pokemon? Share with the class. Fresh is doing the exact same challenge, by the way. I didn't ask him to do this. And it's not like a rule on the server that you have to. It's just a thing he wants to do. And that's cool. That's based. As I was saying, Poland is not as chill when it comes to that sort of stuff. So if I started doing that shit during public transit, I would genuinely get... I would get hung. I would get crucified. I'd become a new religious figure. Or something like that. If you guys don't shine you a permanent band now. Me? Maybe. And these rules do not affect anybody else. Level 61 Blissey. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at him. He's coming back. There. Oh, there's the boy. Look at him go. He's not going anymore. That is actually, yeah, like, just really cool. Just the shame it's not HA. Although, I do think we should have craftable HA items. I don't have the mod. I don't have the mod. Oopsies. I don't have the mod to check for that shit, so oopsies. Whatever. It does not matter. Makes ability patch. Smithing template with smithing template, neverite ingot and ability capsule makes... That's nice. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. That will come in handy. Especially because, you know, I can't exactly get any HA Pokemon other than shiny ones that somehow spawn. Ooh. I'm not sure whether I enabled natural HA Pokemon spawns. I think I should. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter, because I will just be crafting most of them, so... My IKEA is level 89. You should turn up the odds to 1 in 10 and just hire an astrophysicist when you look. That's true. That's true. I think I have a friend who has a friend who is a rocket scientist, I think. So hey, I think that's close enough. I think that's somewhat close enough, right? Astrophysicist, rocket scientist. I mean, it's all rocket science. I am the least funny person just on the planet. But at least I'm not a cheater. I think rocket people are... Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That was funny. Thank you. This reminds me of, like... Day at work. this one guy like asked me a question, and I responded with what I thought was an okay joke. It wasn't extremely funny. It was just a sex joke, so like that's also kind of not too funny. But they just stared in front of themselves, cogs turning in their heads. HR, no. These people make much worse jokes. I would like to inform you. This is a company dominated by cishet men. Okay? This is a company dominated by cishet men. I've had some of my coworkers genuinely say some terrible fucking things about other people I work with, okay? Some things that would genuinely get me to call HR. And this is nowhere close to one of those things, okay? But like, yeah, you could see this guy. You could see this guy. His just the cogs in his head are turning, and then in the most deadpan way possible, ever imaginable, he just says, "That was so funny." But like, not. I heard he's a really good actor, but it did sound genuine. I don't know. I don't think it was that funny. Regardless, I'm not offended like either way. But yeah. Level 93. We're getting there. We're getting there. There's some munchlax there. I low-key, like, really want this guy, Shiny, because it's such a cool, like... It's like a winter coat, and I think that's cool as hell. And I don't know if they have a Shiny or not. That pisses me off. Why is this Blissey dying inside of ice? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Nope. That Blissey spawns so far away. God damn. They'd be making me run for it. I do want to say this is like incredibly unfortunate because IKEA is not going to get any more moves. Ever. We're stuck with a very subpar moveset for it. Not the biggest fan of that, but it's level 100 as well. Is level 100 max level? Yes. Yes, it is. I mean, okay, I could change it. I could change it to be higher than level 100, but I don't think I'd really want to. I don't think I really care too much about that. Although, if we did go way higher, I don't know what the max is that Cobblemon can handle. I do think it would be really funny to see, like, a level 2 billion IKEA. So, like, I think that would be really funny. Integer limit IKEA. Yes, sight to behold. True. Hard work and dedication. What's this guy doing? Oh, cool. I think I've done that. Hey, viewers. Did I evolve my Pokemon last stream? Who knows? Not me. I wasn't paying attention. I just kind of, like, died for 5 hours. My coffee has gone cold. Guys, it's over. It's over. It's over. You will not see me tomorrow. Because I will be dead. This Blissey is on the tree. What are we doing? Tora the exposure injection. Listen. This is my first time streaming ever. I have to do it somehow. I have to interaction bait somehow. I can't say like, comment, and subscribe for a chance to win 12 iPhones. And also a scooter. The scooter is the only, like, legitimate thing I'm giving away. I'm giving away a scooter. Please like, comment, and subscribe for a chance to win it. I do not have space in my basement for the scooter. Please take it off of me. Thank you. That's a lie. I never had... This is one of those rented scooters. Do you think I stole one off of the street? I wish I did. I wish I did. I kind of want to just, like, steal one of them and then bury it in cement. Because obviously there's somebody who goes around the city and they pick all of those scooters up, right? There's definitely somebody who goes around the city picking up all of the scooters, returning them back to those, like, rental places. Because it's so often that you'll just see one of them out on the street in just, like, a random place. Right. I wonder how they would react to returning the scooters to their birthplace. Yes, exactly. But now, I wonder how they would react to they show up at the place with the scooter, where the scooter's placed. They look everywhere, they can't find it, just see a slab of concrete. Guess where the scooter is? It's in the concrete, and I put it there. Like salmon swimming upstream to where they were born, exactly. Oh, by the way, Carl, like, because I didn't turn on replay buffer, do you mind being my dedicated clipper for the stream? I will not be able to do the clips myself. So if you could like do that for me, that would be nice. I will tell you when to clip. You can just clip your own stuff as well if you so fancy. But I do want to make shorts out of this. And it's... Clip that! Guys! They are putting scooters in concrete. Clip that. Eric said for me, I literally don't have a clip button. What the fuck? What do you mean you don't have a clip button? Are you on phone? Is that like a thing? IKEA is level 100, by the way. I forgot to mention. This is very important for me. This is very important to me. You don't have a clip button? How the fuck do you not have a clip button? It comes free with your twitch.tv. I giggled to myself at my arguably mediocre joke. I just removed it with few blocks since I never use it. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. Well, let me just go on Fiverr and hire somebody. Gonna go on Fiverr, hire somebody to clip the stream for me. As a keybinder, some of them might be able to help. Do you have Twitch on your phone? Because I think you might be able to just have it like that. I don't think clipping should be an issue on the. I doubt it, because I also don't have Twitch on my phone. No, I do. I had to re-download it actually. I think about it. Yeah. I'll check if there's a keybind. Give me a second. I will pull out my own phone. I'll just do it from my. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Thank you. I am really disappointed in myself because I was the entire day today, because I was doing testing on PC. I can't disclose what game I was testing. Don't even ask. But I was doing PC testing. And I had to use the replay buffer so many times on OBS. It's so useful. I just happened to forget about it again. Is it one of those save? Yes, it is. It pretty much is. It's great, and it's great. It's really helpful for when something interesting happens. Because let me tell you, as somebody who has done multiple stream highlights before, doing all of that shit manually, like looking through a 5-hour-long stream, is just awful, man. It is awful, terrible. I would not recommend it to anybody ever. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Because first off, not only do you have to sit there, listen to yourself for 5 hours, you also have to listen to the least funny person on planet Earth. And that I think that is a type of psychological torture. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we lost the chancy, the Blazy streak. I do think we lost it. Oopsies. Condemned to scouring for 8 hours of stream. Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, it's not actually that bad. It's not actually that bad. Like, unless you need to edit down the entire video, the entire stream VOD into a video with where like everything makes sense, it's pretty easy to just pick out a few clips. The issue with the clips, though... Oh god, there's... Oh god, sorry. Give me a second. Okay, I'm fine now. So sometimes this happens. I don't know why it happens, but sometimes it does. I just have, like, a lot of air bubbles in my throat. For some reason, the world decided I would be better off if I never figured out how to burp. So I basically just have to sit there and wait for them all to go away on their own. Not fun. It is not fun, although it does make me feel a little bit better when I'm eating food with people, because at least I'm not burping and ruining it for everybody. Anyways. Insane Meow lore. Yeah. This has been a thing. This has been a thing for as long as I can remember, by the way. This has been a thing for as long as I can remember. Can't burp, yeah. I mean, no, okay, if I force myself to burp, I might be able to. It's just... Usually, on my own, I don't have, like, the reflex to do it. Can I attack this Meow? Thank you. What was I talking about? I was talking about something and I forgot because I was talking about burping. I'm going for a piss. Please get any shinies in the meantime, or I won't clip it. Okay. It would be just a hilarious time for the game to just give me a shiny. Come on, shiny time. Shiny? Shiny? Anybody? Any shinies in the chat? Any shinies? Any shinies? Any shinies? Shiny? Shiny? Is this a shiny Meow? No, it's not. I can see it. I can see it on the map. I know damn well it's not shiny. Is that a shiny? That's a dog. That's a pastry dog. It's always so hilarious to me when they spawn inside of blocks. Oh, I love when it happens. I love when it happens. It's so fucking funny. I'm really hoping, because I think after this, if we do have... I did disable viewership count, so I can't actually tell how many viewers I have, which is supposed to make it less discouraging for me to stream. I don't know. I just heard it. I just heard someone that it helps. And I've been trying to stick to it, because, I mean, yeah, it kind of does. If I don't see how many viewers I have, I don't get, like, the idea that, like, oh my goodness, I have to be entertaining right now because I have 5 viewers, so they all have to stay here, or, like, oh, I don't have any viewers, so I don't have to be entertaining. Because I have to be entertaining. I have to be entertaining all the time, because if somebody comes on for, like, a second, the stream number is not going to update. Right, it's not gonna update, so I'm not gonna see that the person entered my chat until it's already too late. And I think it really helps my mental, and I think it really helps my mental to not have that number constantly showing up. Another reason why I disabled that is partially because I am multi-streaming now. And so I would have a number on Twitch, and I would also have a number on YouTube. That is just really annoying to set up. I feel like that would take way too much space on my OBS. I don't like that. I don't like that. Just gonna keep it like this. But anyways, the reason why I even brought up viewership numbers is because I am slowly but surely climbing up to be a Twitch affiliate again, which would re-enable Meow Balls. But the thing is, I haven't found, like, I haven't gotten a single new follower yet throughout this entire time. So so still it's telling me that I'm missing 50 followers, even though I have like 120, I think. I'm not entirely sure how many followers I have, and I cannot check it right now, once again, for the same reason as I've said before. But I definitely have more than 50. But for some reason, Twitch does not want to believe that. So I don't know if I have to get 50 more to get up onto affiliate again, or if it's just going to magically proc, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, dude, this was a success. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. You're a soldier. You're a soldier, Carl. Like, you know that. Now go to war." As I was saying, I don't know whether I will need to get more followers or not. It will be really, really annoying if I do have to get 50 more followers, because where the fuck am I gonna get 50 friends? Dude, do I have to kidnap 50 people? Nobody likes me. Nobody actually likes me. Nobody actually enjoys watching this. You're all here because you're friends with me. Let's be honest here. I don't have food. Post everyone you know to just make an alt and follow. Exactly. I did post in like the friends channel on. I'm here to prevent CJ from taking more of your money. Based. That's how you know. That's how you know there's a true friend here. I don't have any food. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing what we have to do. Okay. We have a guy. We have an igloo. In the igloo, there are 2 men. One of those men is dead. Okay. We need to make him into a trader. We need to make the dead guy give me food. This is very important. Okay. Oh, you sell rabbit stew. Or, is it possible to get Minecraft chat into the cross-platform thing? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I've not checked, unfortunately. But I don't think it's possible. Okay, there's definitely some kind of workaround. I just don't know how to do it, and I'm not going to bother. Because that is way too much work for me. Especially because Minecraft chat is going to consist mostly just of fresh. I need water. I need water, and I don't see any water near me. Give me a moment. I will be right back with water. Actually, I'm gonna hide here for a bit. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay. Hi. Kind of like the shield blocks because I was picking up my phone and I accidentally clicked on the thing. I accidentally clicked with my mouse. My apologies. The stream is unfortunately not haunted. There is a ditto. Is an evil. It's a white ditto. I really do wonder if these guys have a shiny form. I really do wonder that. Do you have a shiny form, little guy? Do you? No. I'll check. You missed like 4 shinies when you were gone? Ugh, that's a bummer. I hope Fresh caught all of them. Fresh, you caught all of the shinies, right? You got all of them. Yep. Like shiny form is just probably just a standard shiny. Maybe, but some island traders do add custom shiny forms to all of their like Pokemon, which is pretty neat. It's what I would do. It's what I would do. It's just a simple recall. It's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, so like since I did make you the dedicated clipper guy man here, surely you clipped all of those shinies, right? And I'm gonna have like 4 clips to look at, right? I'm gonna have 4 clips to check with 4 shinies that I missed, right? Ah, shit, I was being able to silly me. Yep, silly you. I have realized that, oh my god, I don't have food. I do not have food. Ladies, this is terrible. Okay. So what we're gonna need is I can't sprint anymore, by the way. I can't sprint anymore. Which is McWheat Farm? No. No, never. I shan't stoop that I shan't stoop that low. Okay. Who do you think I am? Motherfucker! That's my house! Okay. But... Sure. Whatever, man. He was playing Peekaboo, yeah. The audacity, though. How could you? Okay, what do we need? What do we need? We need... emeralds. I need to sleep. There we go. Pretty difficult. Are there any Pokemon that I could potentially kill? What about the dog? Does the dog drop bread? Dog! Dog, do you drop bread? Dog! Dog, come here! Dog, are you gonna drop bread or not? Oh my goodness, the dog drops bread. We're shiny hunting the dog now, fuck you. That's the stream. That's the stream. It's dog killing season, bitches. Die. Give me your bread. At least nobody can tell me that I'm a terrible person for killing all of these dogs. Because I need to survive. I am doing this. I am doing this so I can live. Okay? They would have wanted this. They would have wanted this. These dogs, if you ask them, they would agree that they want to be sacrificed for my sustenance. Okay? I mean, okay, who told you they were strays? Who told you they were strays? Maybe I'm like killing the villagers' pets. That's even worse. Yeah, it's like so much worse. If dogs live there, Luna probably doing them a favor. Are you saying this isn't a lovely place to live in? Are you saying the equivalent of Poland? That's ref. I don't get the ref, I think. I unfortunately do not think I get the ref. It's a quote from a game. Oh yeah. Okay. You see, issue is I don't play games. I don't play games. So I may be a QA tester. The only game I play consistently is Minecraft, and even if it's Minecraft and those gacha games. Just in general, like Genshin and all of that shit. Are you familiar with Slay the Princess? I am familiar with it, yes. I have not played it. I am familiar with it. Tana has told me plenty of times that it's a really good game. But once again, just haven't had the time to indulge in it. I also watched like a video essay on it, if that counts. It didn't have any spoilers though, so I cannot really tell you what happens in the game. Other than what I assume is very obviously in the title of the game. Cop slay the princess. You think the game called Slay the Princess? Then if you ever play it, expect to hear a variation of the code a lot. Okay. Okay, I see. I see. I will keep an eye out on it. I will keep an eye out for it. Yes. Hey, Kia's attack fell. Oh, how fucking dare you? Unbelievable. Slay the princess is so slay. What? Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. I was literally just saying how you told me that the game is really good. And now here you are talking about how the game is really good. Oh. I have in the background. Oh. Oh, hi. I didn't know. I assumed you were just playing something, so. I also why am I explaining this? You have me in the background, you heard this. Oh god. This like I swear to god, if I get a shiny Fido at any point during today's stream while just rhyming not to starve, I think it's going to be like the funniest thing. Not actually. It actually won't. It will be quite tame. I definitely will not have a good reaction here. Okay, I just got a message from Tada saying I have more viewers than Sayu. Is this because Sayu maybe isn't streaming currently? Oh no, he is streaming. He has one. I'm assuming he just started then. Or it hasn't updated. But it is a funny screenshot. This is a funny screenshot. I can't believe my goat fell off so hard. Glad to see the average is above 3 still. That is very reassuring. I may not have to Vbop, you know? I may not have to do that. Where the fuck did all of the Fidos go? Is randomly exploring not just more efficient in terms of finding shinies? Technically, yes. But if you are looking for a specific shiny, no. Because if you're looking for a specific shiny, then you will want to stay in the same area killing the same Pokemon, because that will force spawns. And if I just keep running around, it's very likely that I'm going to just find a random ass Pokemon. So yes, at least currently it would be. Oh god, gas. It would be more beneficial for me to just start running around. But I really want that Meow. I really want that Meow, dude. You do not know how much I want that Meow. It was actually on Lexus server. I tried so very hard to find a Meow. I couldn't. I could not. It was not working out for me. It was a very sad time. Like, I genuinely think I hunted for a Meowth more than anything else. And this is saying something because I had a drugs. That is not fresh. That's not the same. Meowth is not drugs. Oh, look at this guy. He's in snow again. No. What do you mean no? Sweet tooth. Oh, what did you? What? Oh, use the XP counter. Okay, that explains it. Okay. I didn't entirely know what like I don't know these achievements. Okay, wait. So this big dog. my lawyer is no, that's not how it went. First gonna hear that and he's gonna laugh at me. Oh, he drops more bread. He drops more bread. Let's go. Time to abuse this. That's my papa dog. Yeah. Why did you spawn all the way over there? Why did you spawn all the way over there? Why? What made you do this? Who hurt you? Me? Yeah, you're right. I can't help but laugh at my own fucking terrible jokes. Live, laugh, love. Fresh, can you sleep? I have dogs to kill. I cannot. God damn it. This guy. What do I pay you for? God damn. EP sleepies. Okay. You don't? I know. Smeal. I do like the fact that on our new Discord server, the only emote is Smeal. Nobody else has added any emotes, which like is valid. They didn't ask you to add any emotes. It's just Fresh went ahead asked and added the one emote that he always uses. You had to? Oh, was it for the guy that had a Kazakh copy pasta? Would it not have worked without it? You got a shiny, thanks. Oh, the chat is so needy. Goodness me. I'll catch a shiny soon. I'll catch a shiny when I feel like it, okay? Catch a shiny when I feel like it. Listen, our odds are ruined because Fresh found a shiny, okay? Now I'm gonna have to wait another 5 hours to get a singular shiny. That's how it's gonna work. That's what's gonna happen now. Bro, don't even. It waited so long, yeah. I can confirm that. I can confirm that. I really wish there was a. Oh, by the way, how has the end of the world treated you yesterday? What happened? Huh? Oh right, yeah, that. I mean, it was fine. I just had to go to sleep and like shower and stuff. That's kind of what they forced me into. It wasn't too bad. It was like, you've showered before, right? Fantastic statement. What's a shower? It's the thing in my bathroom that's broken. Oh. The thing with the drain hole? Yes. Exactly that. Oh my god, is that a shiny? Look. Guys. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. It's been an hour and a half so far. And we have not found a shiny yet, which is good. Because don't get me wrong, while I would like to find a shiny, It's also reassuring that the odds are not 1 in 1,000. Who told you the odds were 1 in 1,000? They're 1 in 4,000. And 96. Oh, I misheard. Hell yeah. My bad. Yeah, I honestly, that's valid. I don't really speak clearly, so I still to this day remember that one kid. That one kid that his username on YouTube was like iPhone. This kid called iPhone, who went on my stream and then like started begging me to speak slower because he couldn't understand anything I was saying. And like, I feel you, but at the same time, I can't really do that. Because this is like asking somebody to walk slower. Wasn't he also bringing up Indian news? I don't remember that. I know he was Indian. I know that much. I don't recall what exactly he was talking about, though. It is likely, however, because children don't really know what they're talking about, so yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, telling me to speak slower is pretty much like telling me to walk slower. Like, yeah, okay, I will do it for as long as you keep telling me to do that. But, wife managing her husband. I can faintly remember that as well, yeah. I think that did happen. But as I was saying, telling me to talk slowly will only work for as long as I remember to talk slowly. Because this is my natural talking speed. I will not be able to slow down like more unless I train myself to do this. Same exact thing with walking. And this is one of the things that pisses me that piss me off the most at work. Is because we are in a very crowded office, or well, rather, the office itself isn't crowded, but the spaces outside of it are pretty crowded. There is a lot of people going through all of the corridors, going to like locker rooms, all of that stuff. It is not a fun time trying to get to a place quickly. If you like having 3 people in front of you, walking very slowly, like walking at around half your speed, and you can't pass any of them because the corridor is really, really thin, that's pretty much what I'm going through every single day in that fucking office. It is terrible. Vault over them, hell yeah. Yeah, just jump over the people, you know. It's not like they need to be walking in that path. I also have this issue. And I'm pretty sure this is a natural thing. But people talk quite a lot more than I do, so I assume it's not really an issue for them. But when I don't talk enough, my throat starts to kind of go a little bit quieter. So I can't exactly speak up, like speak loudly and tell somebody to do something. This also affects the way I say hi, by the way, because I am just unable to say hello to somebody if I wasn't already talking before I saw them. So I pretty much just like wave to people. That's pretty much all I do, because I need to warm up my voice every single time I speak. Right here, this isn't an issue, because obviously I talk a lot during streams, right? But at work, where I can go even like 4 hours without saying a single word to anybody because I'm just doing my own shit, it gets to a point where My voice is just so quiet. Nobody hears anything. And then when and my voice does actually get warmed up, everybody keeps telling me not to yell. So there's no winning for me. There's no winning for me. I should just stop speaking. I should just stop speaking forever and only speak when spoken to, like an NPC, like the good little NPC that I am. I am a vendor and I sell terrible life decisions. If you interact with me, I give like one of like 20 randomly generated quotes. Randomly chosen quotes, sorry. Which are basically just like terrible alpha male life advice, even though I don't believe in it myself. Which is made even funnier by the fact that I genuinely would not be able to tell you a single piece of like stereotypical alpha male. You're trying to get a noise gate for your... I can pronounce that word. I can pronounce that word. I'm really good at English. Larynx? I think? I think I pronounced it correctly. But anyways, I don't think a noise gate would work there. I don't think that would work. I don't think that would work. It would just make me even quieter. The people who struggle to hear me in the first place, they would not be able to hear me anyways. So that's fun. Okay. I think we might want to try to work a little bit on the village. Because the thing is, sure, I can just keep shiny hunting. That won't really get me anywhere. I have like a lot of plans, and all of those plans have to be met. Like all of those things have to be done for me to actually make a video out of this. Which is a little bit frustrating because there is a lot of things. There's a lot of things I need to do beforehand. What are those goals? Let me go on my notes app. I'll tell you. Okay, so we need a villager breeder, an iron farm, an apricot farm, a honey farm, a gold farm, tumblestone farm, and then we need to collect 2 sets of armor and tools. We need a large amount of shiny bait, which is currently bugged in this build of Cobblemon. So we can get like a fuckload of shiny bait. It's really nice. It's a really good bug, and Froggy discovered it. We need 1 of each type of berries, and a fuckload of shulker boxes. Hello, Bailey. Hello, Bailey Bryan. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, I would say. Just getting prepared to work a little bit on the base. Hopefully. Hopefully that doesn't... Thanks for asking. Yeah, no worries. No, it doesn't really answer my question. But But I hope you're doing well. I think we need to, like, make this a little bit smaller. I think we need to make this a little bit smaller. Maybe, where are you from? I'm from Poland. Poland, so it's a country in Europe. I think what we need is you kind of need to remove these spaces on, like, the edges of the village, just so that this main spot is the only thing that remains, because that's going to make it significantly easier for me to actually build a wall around it. Right, I do think that makes sense. Do you play PC or console? I play PC. I genuinely, okay, so the only console I've ever had is, okay, well, yeah, currently I do have Nintendo Switch, but I have only had, out of those like Xbox, PS consoles, I've only had a PS3 when I was younger. I played on it a little bit, and then I never picked it up again. It's just, I think it's right now at my parents' house. Somewhere long forgotten. No, I just don't know. I just can't really handle consoles that well. They aren't too comfortable. Do you play any other games? Yeah, I play gacha games. I play Genshin. I play HSR. I play now recently Arknights Enfield. So the Fresh, the other guy on the server also plays Enfield quite a lot. Recently found out an uncle of mine is a collector of consoles. He has a whole dedicated to them. Hell yeah. Enfield mentioned exactly. This guy loves Enfield. This guy loves Enfield and all of his characters that he doesn't like. But yeah, so I think we have to. Sorry, Fresh. Love you. What we have to start off with is just a general, like, what's your favorite game? So, my favorite game is actually not a game I play, or at least not like a game I play often. My favorite game is actually a story-based game, released by Freebird Games. It's called To the Moon. It released like 50 billion years ago, and it's lovely. I don't think I have. I don't think there. I don't think there was a playthrough of it where I didn't cry. It's just really nice. When it comes to like games I play more often, what my favorite is, I don't actually know. I think currently it might be Enfield. Enfield is really fun. Especially like the factory stuff. And actually the factory stuff in Enfield is actually what kind of, well, how is it nice if it makes you cry? Well, you know, like, okay, so I'm Polish, yeah? You're Polish too, so you would understand. You would understand when I tell you that I love onions. I fucking love onions. Just because cutting them makes me cry doesn't mean that they are bad, okay? How long have you been streaming? Like, in total, or just, like, the time right now? Because, okay, so, I've gone through a few phases. I've gone through a few phases, just... Generally, I'm gonna need a lot of shovels. I've gone through a few phases in my streaming career where there were days where I would stream... Sorry, there were, like, moments where I would stream a lot. I would basically be live every single day for multiple hours a day. You know, just like small breaks to eat and do all of that stuff. That was back when I had a lot more time to actually do things. Back before I started working. Then I kind of burnt out a little bit. I wouldn't say I burnt out. It's just kind of... that's my super quick expertise. I didn't really feel like streaming more because of all of the background noises that were happening in my house. Because I was living with my parents. I was living with my parents in the same exact room as my parents. But as you can imagine, is not an ideal streaming environment, right? And so I quit. For quite a long time. There was one thing I I don't, no. No, thank you. No, I have artists. I have artists. They are lovely. They are lovely people. And they refuse to take my money. I'm talking about you, Taba. I know you're listening. I know you're listening. Please take my money. You... How did this happen again? How did this happen again? This guy! But yeah, thank you for the offer. I don't really need anything. Speaking of which, where's my artist badge? Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. Can you send me 50 billion pictures of cats? Then I will consider it. I do think I just kind of forgot to do it. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Where's Twitch? Where is Twitch? I just realized yeah, my thingy is not muted, so... Do. How do you use this fucking thing? Right. Subscribers only chat? No, I don't want to turn the subscribers only chat. I have subscribers. It's really funny how I have the ability to turn on subscriber only chat, but I don't have subscribers. Wow. Twitch. Twitch, what is exactly happening? Twitch channel. Open the new tab. Wait, no, that's just my thing again. Fuck. That's my channel again. Oopsies. Control panel. I will give you the artist badge. Wait, I just need to figure it out. Rank manager, Korolek. Yeah, you can be an artist. There you go. There you go, artist man. Enjoy your artist. Enjoy your artist. Oh. My CEO will now probably could say, yeah, hell yeah. If you ever want a job in the arts, you know, you know what to do. You know who to put in your CV. Okay. Also, I banned that guy. I banned the guy that was banned earlier. I do not care about motherfucker. Oh my god. I do not care about the art, or rather, I'm putting it as a reference to make sure. So make sure to pick up calls. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Sounds good. You have my like YouTube email, I think, because I did add you to. I added you to my YouTube family. Oh, and of course it starts fucking snowing. Of course it starts snowing. right as I'm like, oh yeah, let me just start. Not only am I an artist, I'm also part of the family. Exactly. The family. We're a mafia. I'm a level 100 mafia boss. In case you didn't know that. How do you who could I, a level 7 crook, ever compete? Exactly. I do not remember how to do that, like, fast crafting thing. Do you know that? Do you know how to do it, Karlak? I know you kind of have like a general idea on how to play Minecraft. Shift enter maybe? Maybe. Okay, so instead of cleaning out this area, I'm just gonna like do some terraining. Well, quote unquote terraining. It doesn't really that place for trading. I think it's the same keybind for both of these. Or at least it should be. Yeah, I was always trying to like I was always thinking about it. I could never figure it out though. Which like it really would have been useful way back when I still used to do Minecraft manhunts. Because that is a thing I used to do. Less so for YouTube, more so just for fun. There was a Minecraft server where I pretty much acted as Dream Minecraft. Not actually. But I was the guy constantly getting chased for. Also, do you want money for the YouTube Premium? I feel bad for leeching for over here. Nah, it's fine. The thing is, you're not actually leeching. You're not actually, because like so. The thing is, I keep you there willingly because I just don't have any overuse for the family plan. Like, I have my mom, I have my dad, I have my sister on there, I have Mimi, and I have you, right? And that fills up all of the slots in the family plan. I don't have any other Polish friends. I do not have a single other Polish friend. So, like, you're there just because, like, there is not a single other person that can be there. And to be fair, even if there was, I probably would not. I probably wouldn't remove you. I probably wouldn't give them I probably wouldn't give them YouTube Premium because I don't care enough. The thing is, unless they would be like a really close friend, then maybe I would consider it. But genuinely, just like a random person, not really, I wouldn't. And honestly, like, let me be real here for a second. I appreciate the fact you show up for practically all of my streams without fail. That is more than enough payment for me. Like, that is genuinely, I appreciate that so much more than any, like, than any money. If you want, you can, like, go and beat up CJ, who owes me, like, $200. We are part of the mafia now, so, you know, just... just think about it. Think about it. Ikea, can you move your fat ass? Give me his address. I don't know it. I don't remember it. Okay, I definitely do have it because I did buy him, like, I bought him, like, a plushie at some point. And I'll find it anyway. Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I pay you for, right? Okay, hold on. No, shift enter does not work. Unfortunate situation. Chat, we're doomed. Chat, it's all over. Chat, what's the point of living? I do kind of need to shove this as well, because this is unnatural looking snow. Maybe you could be the first person ever to use an autocrafter. True. No! For the snow blocks? Yeah, for just snow blocks. No, I think the first person ever to use an autocrafter was Mumbo Jumbo. The man himself. I really like him. I really like him. Genuinely, I feel like if there's ever... If I ever do make a video, I do kind of... Well, okay, I obviously will. But I do want to kind of use his videos as an inspiration. I watched so many of like his Minecraft content. And it's incredible. It is incredible. The production value of his newer stuff. Obviously, his older stuff was also really good. I mean, I wouldn't be a mentally ill Mumbo Jumbo fan if his content wasn't good back when I first found him, right? But holy fucking shit. This guy went on a... This guy went on a hiatus for quite a while. He did like traveling and stuff. Came back. And his content was genuinely, like, the best thing ever conceived by man. And also, he's beautiful. That is also a goal. That is also a goal of mine. I want people to look at me and go, wow. Wow, better than sliced bread? Depends. And he's in the Minecraft movie. Exactly. I think I've told the story before. But I will say it again. I went to the Minecraft movie with Mimi. I still don't know how to refer to him. He transitioned recently. Or came out as a trans man. I still don't know how exactly to refer to him. So I will just keep calling him Mimi. But yeah. Anyways, I went with him and some of his friends to the cinema to see the Minecraft movie. And for the entirety of the movie, because this was it was pretty empty, I think, because this was on Easter like day, on the day of Easter. So everybody was probably like at home, you know, being with their families. Meanwhile, I was watching the Minecraft movie. But hello, sir. Am I bothering you? Anyways, we have a problem here. Okay. Bye. I was in town recently. Okay. Yeah, it was okay. Like, the Minecraft movie actually was not trash. But, anyways, yeah. First off, movie theater, really quiet, because obviously, first off, this is Poland. Nobody fucking talks during movies here. Unlike in America, when the chicken jockeys set the fucking cinema on fire, right? Nobody really spoke. The only time anybody said anything throughout the entire movie was when Mumbo Jumbo appeared. Mimi pointed out, like, turned to me and said that Mumbo Jumbo was there. that was the only thing that throughout the entire movie. And honestly, valid. Fucking valid. You see how they like that on the screen? You immediately want to point it out, you know? Speaking of movies, I'm kind of bummed I didn't get a chance to go and see Iron Lung. I know that it was like in the cinema. and I really wanted to go and see it because I've heard good stuff. I didn't get to though. I was unfortunately too busy with work stuff, and also I only found out about it on the day of the airing of it. So it was like it was airing through the weekend, but I only found out was airing in Poland. Yeah, it was. It was airing like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Last time it was at the cinema, a single person started randomly clapping for like 2 seconds in the middle of a movie. Wow. That sounds exactly like something I would do. I find the idea of clapping in the movie theater very funny. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest here. If you enjoyed the movie, I feel like you're better off like directly messaging the actors at that point. Like at that point, go on Twitter, just fucking DM the actors. Because nobody gives a shit. Nobody in the audience actually gives a shit about whether you enjoy the movie or not. Nobody's gonna start, I mean, people probably will start clapping. I wouldn't though. Yeah, exactly. To what? The computer that's playing it? Hello, Space, how's it going? Glad to see the first YouTube viewer that's not an advertisement bot. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We are currently Adbot. Yeah, we had like this one guy. And genuinely I had so much fun talking to him. Until I found out he's a fucking Adbot. He tried to advertise like art to me, art stuff. I don't need it. I have Tada, and I have Lizzie, I have Tada. I don't need more people to do art for me. I also have Mimi if I ever need it. Unfortunately, half of those artists refuse to take my money. One of them is also piss broke, so she pretty much needs to take my money to survive. I do wanna talk about that a little bit. I hope I hope she won't be bothered by it. Because like I'm not gonna obviously say any like personal details or anything, but it's so fucking like weird to me how that company that she works for, I'm not gonna say which company it is, but it starts with hello and ends with the name of the guy who's also playing on the server. I cannot believe that a company this large barely gives out living wages to its employees. Like, that's insane. That's insane, no? You'd think you would be able to at least not starve to death. Yeah, exactly. Gotta save money to pay off all the YouTube sponsorships. Yeah. But yeah, it pisses me off so fucking much. Because obviously they have the money. Because if they are... So, it's... the person I'm talking about, she lives in Southeast Asia, right? So obviously labor there a lot cheaper, right? Obviously. So paying them living wages, I feel like is a lot easier. Especially because Jesus fucking Christ, a singular commission of mine, right? I currently commissioned her to draw an icon for the new Discord server, right? I paid her $40 for it. And that is pretty much enough to pay her rent for this month. It's $40. It's basically nothing. It's basically like if I'm able to like spend that money just randomly on artwork. The green card with only one eye in it. And say no, that's not it. That is not it. No, that's mine. Actually, that was made by Mimi, I think. I think he made it at some point. And I just kind of stole it because it is me. But whatever, you get the point. We are going to have a proper logo eventually. But once again, I am not a big fan of pressuring my artists to like work fast. Because first off, I'm not a giant corporation, and second off, I can live without this. There's no like time limit for me to you know, like get the logo. There's nobody on the fucking Discord server anyways. So what's the issue? Right? But yeah, anyways, speaking of welcome press J _ that company. Speaking of them, and just like YouTube sponsorship in general, I am fully aware that taking sponsorship is not like a bad thing, right? And don't take this in like me trying to sound like I'm better than people or stuff like that. Like, grr, these people who take sponsorships, they're terrible, blah, blah, blah. I do want to say, if I ever take a sponsorship from one of those shitty fucking, like, YouTube sponsor companies, like, that one, or, what was the therapist one called? Sponsor block will save me anyway. Hell yeah. Dude, fuck yeah. BetterHelp, yeah. God, I fucking hate that. I hate seeing BetterHelp on like videos. I will not think worse of the person who gets sponsored by BetterHelp. But genuinely, the fact that they have, like, they are probably the worst out of all of those. They are probably the worst out of, like, it's not a scam. It's not a scam. It definitely is therapy. But the thing is, as somebody who has been to therapy, and as somebody who has a lot of friends who have also been to therapy, finding a good therapist is fucking difficult as hell. And BetterHelp is not going to make that easier for you. BetterHelp is by far not going to make that easy for you. They can match you with however many fucking therapists they want to match you with. They will not be able to find a good one fast. They're going to be like you're either going to get stuck in a just constant loop of this therapist sucks, I'm gonna find a new one, this therapist sucks, I'm gonna find a new one, this therapist sucks, I'm gonna find a new one. You're going to be going through that for a really, really long time, and I'm pretty sure that is what they're going for. I'm pretty sure that is what they're going for. They want you to do that. They don't want to have to actually provide their services. The reason it's so easy to find it, the reason it's so easy to find them. I'll just look at some chocolate. Give me a second. It's because they have so many therapists that it's super fucking hard to actually have quality. What kind of chocolate? So it's condensed milk It's condensed milk cocoa flavor. I just had a huge fucking craving for condensed milk, like 3 days ago, and it hasn't gone back. It hasn't gone away. So I just ended up buying myself condensed milk. But the thing is, the only type of condensed milk that the Froggy store close to my house had was cocoa. So yeah. It's gotten surprisingly difficult to find condensed milk recently, I've noticed. But anyways, I was talking about therapist, now I'm talking about condensed milk. I'm gonna finish one thought, then I will move on to the next. I really think that no matter what happens, unless I'm like going to die if I don't take the BetterHelp sponsorship, I will never take a fucking BetterHelp sponsorship. And if I ever do, you have my like full permission to, I don't know, hack my channel and make me a crypto scammer. Genuinely, I don't care. I will not get sponsored by any of these companies, and I don't mind saying these things. I don't mind shitting on them because I don't want to be sponsored by them. I don't want to be sponsored. I know damn well they might attempt, if I actually do get large enough, they will try to get me. I don't want it. I don't want to be I don't want this to become a cash cow for me. If I have to stay in a 9-to-5 job for the rest of my life because I didn't take this fucking sponsorship, I fucking will. I fucking will. Because I don't care. Like this just isn't who I am, and I am not about to advertise something that is actively harming people. I'm gonna go see you next time. Bye-bye. Would it be easier to place a block at the path and destroy it? Probably. Yeah, probably. I don't really know. I'm just kind of, this is easier for me to do while speaking, so that's what I'm doing. Replacing blocks is a lot easier on my brain, so that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. There's like a lot of really harmless user sponsors. I feel like Raid Shadow Legends specifically, it's a really bad game. Obviously, it's a fucking terrible game. Nobody who actively advertises it actually enjoys playing it. Maybe except for a few people. There are a few people who I did see talking about it, and I do genuinely kind of believe they might be into the game, but like that's besides the point, right? Nobody really likes that specific game. But I feel like it doesn't actually actively harm people because people know that Raid Shadow Legends is pretty much just a cash grab. It pretty much is just a pay-to-win slop game. Is Raid a gacha game? Yes. Raid is a gacha game. I think it's a gacha game in the same sense that Summoner War is a gacha game. So you basically pull for units and you have to pull for copies of the unit to, I don't know, like make them stronger or whatever, and you get EXP from gacha or something like that. I haven't actually played it, so I wouldn't really know, but I do think that's pretty much the deal that they're going for. So everybody who goes on to Raid and goes to play it is like actively aware of the fact that they have some malicious like monetization practices, right? Or at least 90% of the people, because it's just such an infamous video game that people have just become aware of it. It's become a meme in itself. And the fact that they keep sponsoring people is great. I will never shit on a person taking a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. know if I would. I don't know if I specifically would. This depends on, first off, how much money they pay me, obviously. Second off, whether or not I get to keep at least a little bit of my dignity as a human being when doing the ad. Right. But the thing is, raid isn't really a dangerous thing. Like, it doesn't actively harm the people playing it, right? How much dignity are you willing to sacrifice? Around half of it. But yeah, as I was saying, raid is not a game that actively hurts people other than people who are already, like, really, really addicted to gambling and stuff and spending tons and tons of money, so, like, giant fucking whales. Like, it's definitely possible to play this game without spending a single cent, even if they do throw a shitload of, like, flash sales at you. But the thing is, I have played games, and I have enjoyed games that have similar monetization practices to Raid. There is a lot to talk about when it comes to AFK Journey. But one of the things that one of the first things that me and Tyler talked about, we started playing it, was the flash sales, the just constant flash sales that they keep pushing onto the player to, like, spend more and more, just increasing amounts of money on it. And well, I personally don't mind it. Like, I would be lying if I said it didn't work on me, because it definitely does. It definitely does. It's definitely a good marketing practice, because it's like, well, shit, dude, if I can get this thing that's actual good value for a single dollar, dude, fuck yes, give me that shit. Give me that shit. I'll take that any fucking day of the week. And the thing is, like, it piles up. It piles up, sure. But you don't feel the money draining out of your bank account. I am much more likely to whale on a game like that than I am with something like Genshin. Something like Genshin, where the pulls are technically more valuable, but you aren't really. Just they made up. That's sick. That's sick. You know, I'm really proud of you. I would say I'm pretty much a low spender when it comes to gacha games. I do play quite a lot of gacha games, so obviously I do spend a little bit of money, but it's not like money that I can't that I will miss, right? It's not money that's entirely necessary for me to survive. I feel like at least I am a very responsible person when it comes to that. Since the one stream where I just started pulling and wailing on Genshin because of, like, a fucking random ass challenge, and then I never finished the challenge, and I posted it on YouTube and now it's unlisted because I'm fucking disgusted by the fact I did that challenge, like, in the first place, because it didn't work out whatsoever. Other than that, I have never spent an amount of money that would genuinely be bad for me. I do tend to send gifts to my friends quite often. Mostly to Tada, because she won't actually take money, so I'm just like trying to pay her back in any way I can. But regardless, I never gone below 3,000 PLN or around $700 in my entire adult life. So, well, not adult life, but like since I moved out of my parents' house. I have not gone below 3,000 PLN. Or well, rather, like, obviously, before I made my first couple of thousand, obviously, I had to go below 3K because of, like, the bills and food and all of that stuff. But once I finished my first month with that money, then since then, I have never gone below that, regardless of what has happened. It is basically just, like, my... I feel like I'm not impulsive enough to necessitate a savings account. I'm not impulsive enough for that, because I think part of why I don't spend on in-app purchases because my dad was like top 100. That's honestly base as fuck. That's base as fuck. Love that for your dad. Love that for your dad. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not impulsive enough to actually necessitate a savings account because all of the savings that I have are in my account and I have never spent them. I have never gone below the amount that I've set for myself. And I am really proud of that. I am genuinely really proud of myself for that. Because it has been, it has been a year. It has been actually, it has been a whole ass year since I moved out of my parents' house. And I have not had financial problems this entire time. Which is lovely. It feels great. I eat what I want to eat. I do what I want to do. I spend on myself whenever I want to indulge in something. But it's always to a point. So I'm never too worried about anything. And I actually get paid in 4 days. I get paid in 4 days, and currently on my... This is a bank account reveal time. I have 4,800 PLN, which is more than 3,000. So I could in theory buy like a Steam Deck right now. And still have money left over. This is another reason, by the way, Carl, like why I don't really mind you having YouTube Premium and not paying me back. It is just not affecting me whatsoever because I am the one who is primarily the I am the like primary person that this YouTube Premium is meant for. Okay. Here, promote from it, but they stopped paying me this semester. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Wait, do you live by yourself now? I don't think I asked this before. Did you move out? Did you move out of your family home yet, or? This kind of sounds like it. I was kind of debating whether I should go to college, university, whatever. I'm still thinking about it. Because thing is, a lot of my coworkers are talking about it, and they're kind of chilling. They're not really doing much. They're not going there. I lived with my sister during the week. Okay, that's fair. Glad to hear that you do have a place you can live without really worrying about like bills and stuff. That's nice. That's always nice. But yeah, as I was saying, I was listening in to my coworkers talking about like their universities and stuff. The weekends they go back home. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. And holy shit, I would actually kind of love to go to uni on like a game dev course, something like that. Because this is something that genuinely fascinates me. This is something that's genuinely like incredibly cool to me. And I really, really, really just want to try to go further into it. Right. Issue is I have so many things that I want to do. I have so many things that I want to do. I wanna, you know, do the Minecraft server. I wanna stream. I wanna actually, you know, survive and not die when I'm at work. Sorry, fuck. I mixed it up. I don't wanna die, so that's why I work, because I need food. And I'm pretty sure being in university doesn't exactly, if you don't have a scholarship, they're not gonna fucking pay you for it. And even if they did pay me, as you've said, like 2K, that is, I don't think that would be enough for me to comfortably live. So, because, well, I do live by myself, and I do have bills, and I do have like groceries on my own, and all of that stuff. Is it the worst though? I don't think so. It could definitely be worse. I could definitely be like sharing an apartment with like 15 other people. That's also true. That's also true. And I'm pretty sure that is what they're doing. Because a lot of my co-workers, they are from Łódź. Funnily enough. I have no idea. I have no idea why so many of them are from there. But it's not the English word. Remote, I guess. I would have to look into it. I would have to look into how it works. And what exactly they would require out of me. Because at the end of the day, it like, I would definitely need to put a lot of time and effort into it. As, you know, cough cough, this is a commitment. No, before I build my own house, I'm just gonna place these chests here, whatever. Right. Right, as I was saying, it is a commitment, and I'm not entirely sure whether I would be able to actually do it. All of my friends who did remote did uni quit before finishing. Yeah, exactly. No idea if it's actually even for me or not. It's also like the argument that I don't really need uni for this. I don't really need uni to be a game dev. So I very well could just do it on my own. Right? I very well could just be an indie. And that, I mean, that is the goal. That is what I'm planning. That is what I hope to achieve in life, right? But yeah, it'll take a while. It will definitely take a while. Sorry, man, I'm gonna be bulldozing your fucking house. Because it's way too far out. I feel like school, in general, is kind of a scam. Because at the end of the day, all you get is just a piece of paper. that just says, yeah, this guy did a course, right? And you can, as my coworkers are very well showing, you can do an entire college course without doing any fucking work. That's basically what they're doing. That's basically what they're doing at the moment. Because every single time I hear them talk about it, it's always like, oh yeah, I had to ask for another extension because I didn't do any work, and I had to ask for an extension because I didn't do any work. It's constantly just that. It's like, dude, why the fuck would you even go to college at that point? At that point, what's the point, right? As cliche as it sounds, knowing a guy is probably what will give you a job. Yeah, exactly. That's fucking hell. That's exactly why I got a job at the place I work at right now. That is exactly why I am employed. While it isn't me who knew a guy. It was my my dad knew his dad because they were both they both work in the same field. My dad is a what was the word? He's a carpenter. He's a carpenter. And his dad is, I think, also a carpenter. And so they knew each other. At some point, they were talking, and they offered to put up... Carpentry got you a job in QA, yes. Funnily enough, yes. My father, being a carpenter, got me a job at a QA studio. That is it sounds very funny, but it is true. And like at some point, my dad came home from doing some work with the guy, and he said, "Yo, so like you like playing video games and stuff, and this guy I'm working with, his son, he works at a game testing corporation, and he said that he's willing to talk to you if you want to get that job, right?" And I was like, well, shit, I gotta think about this, because this is like a big commitment, right? If I say I wanna get a job here, I'm probably going to at least need to go and check it out before I say no. This was, I think, nearly 2 years before I actually got the job. Because I was still in school. Keep in mind. And because the office is in Warsaw, and I live around 2 hours from Warsaw, I would not have been able to actually go there. Eventually, I got in contact with the guy when I moved out. He explained stuff to me. He sent me a recruitment link. And I fucking wanted to kill myself because I needed to write a CV. Right? Obviously, as you do with every other job. Thing is, they didn't want... Because this is an entry level. Right? Obviously, they didn't want you to have, like... They didn't expect you to have, like, actual qualifications. They just assumed, hey, you probably play games. Explain to us what kind of games you play. Explain to us what kind of games you play. Explain to us what you like in those games. Explain to us who you are as a person. And those are, like, the 3 things that I am the worst at. Because how the fuck do I explain that I play Minecraft because I'm autistic? How do I explain this to people? No, but I think that's a given, yeah. I did tell them that I do play Minecraft. I also said that I played. God, I don't remember that exactly. Told them that I played, but I know for a fact Hollow Knight was one of those. Because this was around the time when I first. This was after I beat my first run in Hollow Knight, I think. And so I listed on that because that was a very recent game that I played. And I actually just listed Metroidvanias in general, even though I actually haven't really played many of those. Other than Hollow Knight, obviously. Other than Hollow Knight and Silksong. So, yeah. But I'm pretty sure I love the fact that these guys are just in cages. I love the fact that these guys just got stuck in these. I'm not gonna delete these. I'm not gonna remove these. Just so that they can just like chill here. As I was saying though, I got a reply back after a few days, I think. I recommend 9 Souls. You already recommended that to me. That is on my... That is on the list of games I want to play. I have not gotten around to it yet. Because there are a lot of other games I need to play first. But I will get to it. I will get to it eventually. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I did hear really good things. Outside from just talking to you about the game. So yeah, but as I was saying, with the whole like recruitment thing, yeah, I got a response. I got an invitation. I got a date and time that I have to show up for the job interview. And genuinely, this was the easiest fucking job interview anybody has ever probably done. Because, so this being a multicultural, multi-language company, they obviously expect me to speak English. But I'm pretty sure they were not expecting this level of English from a new recruit. Because when I went there to talk to them, it was quite literally a fucking sweep. It was literally the easiest conversation I've ever had in my life. I started speaking like this. Like I usually do. Right? And what I think happened is people interviewing me. By the way, I do want to say, now that I've started looking closer at how this company works and all of that stuff, was English the only... No, of course not. Of course not. But that was a large requirement. There was a large requirement for it. Obviously, you also needed to, like... There was, like, an initial interview where you had to... there was, like, game footage, and you had to, tell them, like, what bugs you saw, what bugs you found in the footage that was shown to you. You had test questions, all of that stuff. And then they got you to actually speak to the people, right? Then only they actually gave you a verbal interview. But the thing is, writing is a lot easier than speaking. A lot of the writing wasn't in English. A lot of it was also done in Polish. So I feel like either way, writing is really easy to fake. Especially in the era of, like, AI. I could so easily just go to ChatGPT and ask it to like analyze the fucking photo, the fucking video, and tell me what bugs it saw. Even if like, yes, I'm aware it would give just the worst fucking stuff because an AI does not know what's unintended behavior in a fucking video game, right? An AI can't fucking catch that unless it's trained to specifically do it. But as I was saying, the more I look at how this company operates, funnily enough, these dudes, they are not the only ones, the ones that were sent to interview me. They are not the only ones that interview people. Which I assumed was the case because these are like the main guys. These are the highest ranked people in our office, right? These are the highest ranked people in our office. I assumed these guys just interviewed everybody. No, turns out I might have gotten special treatment because of the fact that I was referred by that guy, by my father's friend's son, who was even higher ranked than they were. Which is kind of insane to think about. And also, I kind of do hope it wasn't the case. Nepotism, hell yeah. No, they were actually fucking blown away by just the sheer speed at which I can communicate in English. I don't know why. It always feels like such a normal fucking thing to me. Like, yeah, I've been talking in English a lot, like a really, really long time. Obviously, I will know how to fucking speak it efficiently. This is not something that should be, like, surprising to people. But I mean, these dudes also don't know it that well. So it just kind of felt like when I was talking to that, like, Indian kid on stream. And he was asking me to slow down. That was basically how the interview felt. Although getting like accepted into this company is like super fucking easy though. I've heard that they had people who are pretty much like the most useless individuals ever conceived on the planet, who can't even like turn a computer on. It's like, that's always fun. That's always fun. It's always fun to have to explain to somebody who has never touched a fucking computer in their life how to test video games, right? Fuck you. What do you mean fuck you? What's up, CJ? How's it going? I don't know what exactly you are you're cussing me out for. This is because you can't turn the computer. When does the stream start? I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I feel like every once in a while I'm reminded them that not everybody's computer literate. Yeah. Yeah, not everybody. But yeah, the stream has started 2 hours ago. You commissioned me to kill you. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. So I actually started a mafia, CJ. And you are our first victim because you owe me $200. Oh. So we're going to be torturing you. We're going to be like, you know, like bamboo, you know, like the bamboo torture where you put up, when you tie up a person, you put like bamboo underneath them, and then like slowly makes them bleed out to death. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do to you. To be completely clear, I do not care about the $200. Don't I don't care. I just don't care. You know this guy, he ain't fucking affiliate, little bitch. Listen. I need 50 followers, okay? If you followed me, maybe I would get there. I do follow you. Well, not well enough, apparently. I would tell you to look in the Discord server, but you're not on the Discord server. You didn't join the fucking Discord server. I did send a... What server? The new server? The one I sent the link to? How the fuck did you genuinely not notice it? There's a new one. Yes, I sent the link in Pixel Gardens. Like a week ago at this point. Where is it? Just on Twitch, go down into my bio and just press the Discord link. It's there. What's even in here? Oh, just like white apricons and pants. Wow. As one Jumbo would say, that is pretty pants. Once you join the server, I will give you the friends role. Are you on? Are you in here? Yes. Friend. Now you have access to the friend channel. You have access to the friend channel. And the friend channel, in the friend channel, you should be able to find... I accidentally started looking at my screen. Oopsies. In the friend channel, if you scroll up a little bit, you should be able to find my path to affiliate screenshot, where I show you that I have 0 followers. It was like crazy. It's fucking crazy. I don't know whether I need to get 50 more followers for it to count, or if they will just let me. But I'm just like, yeah. If you unfollow and then refollow, it might do something. I don't know. Also, I haven't set up alerts yet, so if you do follow, then it won't actually show, unfortunately. I will get around to it, like, at some point. It's just today I didn't have the time. And yesterday, Fresh bullied me into VCing with him, so... Hopefully that works. Hopefully. So I haven't really had the time to... properly set everything up yet. My damage level is going to fucking break soon. It's not great. Not great. Are we tearing down villager houses? Pretty much. I'm like remaking the village. I wanted to be vibes. I wanted to be vibes. I have plans for it. I have plans for like a like a circle via type of deal. Basically, if you look, we're kind of on like a little, almost like a peninsula. Not really, but it's close enough. It's close enough. Have you been looking at the minimap, or have we possibly missed Shinies? We have possibly missed Shinies, yes. I have been looking at the minimap, but there is a non-zero chance I might have missed a Shiny. So, for I am only human. After all, don't put your blame on me. The song by, I think his name was Jacob? I don't know, I don't remember. But yeah, there is... I'm blaming this dickhead. I don't know which dickhead, but sure. This one? This dickhead? It's so fucking ugly. I love him. Get another house to tear down. Pretty much, I do wanna. I wanna make like a. I wanna make like a outer wall for now. For now, just like a smaller one. That so that the villagers. Anyways, have fun. I've got Valorant to play. Good luck. Good luck playing Valorant. I wanna make like a outer wall here to keep the villagers in, so that they don't fucking die. Because these people are stupid. I already lost one villager because it decided to just walk into a zombie. A zombie who was also on fire. So yeah. Not the best time for the villager, let me tell you. Not a fun time. But yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care. I'll be making a villager breeder anyway, so as long as 2 villagers stay alive in this general vicinity, we should be fine. I don't wanna make like a super optimal villager breeder. Just kind of make like a space for them to do their thing. It's gonna be nighttime soon. God damn it. Hey, can I sleep? Hey, sleepy time. Snoozing. Okay, thank you. It is absolutely insane how we haven't found any shinies yet, by the way. This is with increased odds, too. I feel like it really doesn't matter that we increase the odds. Living under the stairs, yeah, call me Harry Potter. Because, although I have glasses. People in primary school used to call me Harry Potter. Solely because I was skinny and had glasses. An incredible nickname. I know. I'm aware. Then there was variations of the word vector. Also because of the British accent. I did not have a British accent back in primary school. I developed this because I got colonized. I got colonized by terrible people. I feel like the British accent is a relatively, like, new thing. It's... Okay, well, at this point, no, it isn't. At this point, it isn't. At this point, it has very much been a part of my identity for a long time. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, though. Like, some people do make fun of me for it, especially for the way it's pronounced Tuesday. It's the only way I know how to pronounce Tuesday. How else am I meant to fucking say it? Tuesday? Ooh, look at me. I'm American. I eat hamburger. I don't think I pronounce hamburger in the way that an American would. Fucking hell. But yeah. Language is a really, really stupid thing. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't any of this fucking matter? No, it doesn't. I think Tuesday is a better way to pronounce Tuesday. I don't know. This is just what I'm used to. I guess. And to be fair, it doesn't really help the fact that in Poland, English class is usually taught by people who are primarily British English speakers. Or at least that's how it was over here. I obviously cannot speak for the entirety of Poland, and it may very well be different for you. But over here, we were very much forced to learn British. I had to like retake a test multiple times. I have vented about my... Have I? No, I don't think you have. I don't think you have. At least not to me. So feel free to. Anyways, as I was saying, with like... There was like a lot of British focus. I failed a test when I was a little baby boy. I failed a test like 5 times because I kept spelling mum as mom, and my teacher was really focused on trying to make me, or trying to make us in general into English speaker, British English speakers. Was really focused on that, and so yeah, I guess it worked out for her because now I kind of tend to speak a little bit more British than American. I think that's easy to see. Our first English professor was an American-born lady who had actually interesting classes. We were starting each day by discussing events and stuff. Yeah, cool. This actually does remind me of my first higher education English professor, because he was like the opposite of it. The second was a lady who taught Spanish, had a very thick accent. I was late to every single class. I don't think that's related to her. I think that's a skill issue on your end. But yeah, go on. Go on is such a funny word to me because it sounds like it's spelled like goon. Like, yeah, goon. Most recently we had this guy who literally spends half of his classes talking in Polish about his 2 fucking sons. Oh goodness. Oh fucking goodness. I will have to bring up the only English teacher who I genuinely hated. And this was... and about how one of them was cited by a guy who almost... He brings this up every single time. Hey, okay, does he know that you have the artist role in the chat of a guy who is an event host in famous Twitch streamer Kino's Discord server? Does he know this? Does he know this? You should tell him. You should tell him like every class. Who is Kino? I don't know. Not yet, but I'll DM him on Teams. Hell yeah. As I was saying, God, there was this one guy. And this was around the time that I first started going to. So this is when I went to biochemistry. This was when I was going to biochemistry because I still didn't really think about what I wanted to do. And I had a lot of fun doing chemistry back in primary school, so I was like, yeah, you know, fuck it, might as well go to biochemistry. There was the fucking English teacher, yeah. This guy, absolute individual. He knew his stuff. I'll give him that. He knew his stuff. But the way he talked about it was genuinely in the most obnoxious fucking way. that a human being could potentially tell you information. There was a time when we were reading something. And we had him. We had like I think it was me. I think actually it was me reading it, specifically me, which is why I remember it so much. But he assigned me to read some stuff like in front of the class. And one of the words in that text was the word advertisement, right? And I feel like everybody can agree on the fact it is pronounced advertisement. Yeah? I feel like that's a very valid thing. Or at least if it's not pronounced advertisement, it is. I feel like nobody's gonna argue that it's an incorrect pronunciation of it. Yep, sounds reasonable. Yep. Well, this guy stops me middle of the sentence. And he goes, yeah, so actually this word is pronounced advertisement. Mate, you are trying so fucking hard. You are trying so fucking hard to sound fancy. You sound like a fucking bum. You genuinely sound like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You sound like they took you out and made you teach a class about a subject you know nothing about. Because I can tell you damn well, it is not advertisement. Hindsight. No, but like, okay. The thing is, advertisement is a completely valid way to pronounce the word. It's a completely valid way to pronounce the word. Because I have heard genuine people pronounce it that way. Right? So I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue about the validity of this pronunciation, because obviously language is a social construct, and as long as people can understand what you're saying, you are doing a good job at it. But holy fuck, this guy, he pissed me off so much, just so much. I could not take it. I could not take it. I was so mad for the rest of the day. Just because I got corrected on something that I did correctly. It was awful. It was awful. I would not recommend having this guy as your English professor. Although, to be fair, I feel like he might teach you more than your current one, considering the fact that this one talks about his sons. And I feel like this one did talk about a little bit more than just children. That's weird. Imagine only talking about children. Have you checked if your English professor is like on a list, maybe somewhere? Not the list, just like on any of those registries. At least they're his children. That's true. That's true. It would be really funny if he was just obsessing over like a random guy's kid who got cited. Yeah, so my third cousin's son, he got cited by Elon Musk, the spaceman. We're back, okie dokie. The stream will end soon anyways. I feel like I'm gonna cut down this one, I'm gonna cut down this one, and these two, and then that one. And that's gonna be it for today, I feel like. Yeah. Just because I also do want to sleep. I do need to sleep, I mean. Because, haha, I have a job tomorrow, unfortunately. I will not be able to stream on the day. I also don't want to. Once again, this is another, like, it's a huge flaw of mine, actually. It's a huge flaw of mine that I did want to kind of talk about. Because I am great at just sitting on my ass and watching YouTube videos about topics I am interested in, but then never actually doing anything about, like, the topics or with the things that I've learned from them. Like, I have watched so many videos telling me about how to, like, write well, and like how to stream well, and like how to make videos, and like all of that stuff, and I watch them like so often. But the thing is, I never do anything about them. I never take that knowledge. I never actually put it into something that helps me improve as a person, as a creator, as a whatever. Whereas, like, I feel like if you go into, okay, well, you probably cannot really look at the VODs from a few years ago, obviously. But I feel like I am putting the knowledge that I learned from these videos right now into pretty decent use. I wouldn't say obviously I'm not gonna be perfect for God knows how long. But if I keep through with it, I think I'll definitely get somewhere. I'll definitely get somewhere. That somewhere might be hell, but I'm willing to take the risk, you know? As long as one day I have the hopes of quitting my fucking 9-to-5 job to just sit on my ass, talk to a fucking microphone and entertain people, that is all that matters. I wanted to do that since I was a little baby boy, little baby toddler. That's actually still stuck with me. I feel like ever since I made my first video, I don't remember when it was exactly. I think like around 2014 was the first video I ever made. Good for you. I think I can cut down this house. But yeah, ever since I started making videos when I was younger, I've had this habit of just talking to myself whenever I'm doing something alone. So the skill of being able to hold a conversation with nobody hasn't really left me. Thankfully, I'm really happy about that, because it's I'm not gonna go for it. But yeah, the skill of talking to myself is it's very necessary for streaming. It's very well one of the most important things that you have to have as a streamer to actually do the job correctly. The only real difference between those two things is, like, currently, if I don't have a topic to talk about, I can't sit quiet and I can't just stop talking for a bit. I mean, I can, yeah, but that's not gonna be fun for the viewers, you know. That's not gonna be fun for the viewers. Nobody's gonna want to watch that. Nobody wants to watch a guy sit alone and just break fences all day. Nobody fucking gives a shit about that. So it's like either do that, or I just keep yapping about whatever the fuck. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. There is no actual direction to this conversation I'm having with myself. I'm just kind of filling space. Mainly because I also do kind of feel a little bit tired at this point. Mainly because, yeah, it's 10. It's 10. I did say I would end stream by this time. I haven't yet. And I'm not going to until I finish breaking all of these houses, which after this one, I'm pretty sure it's only going to be the 2 snow ones. I think. This one and this one. And the next stream, I'm going to be able to actually start working on the enclosure of it. But it's really lucky that I did get a silk touch pickaxe. Very nice. I very much like. I love that. I love the fact that I got one. Because then I will be able to actually get like a lot of stone brick, a lot of stone brick, a lot of, well, okay, obviously not cobblestone, but a lot of stone, a lot of like stone-esque, stone-alike materials. And those are gonna be very useful. So I have a general idea of what I want from this base. But I haven't actually planned anything like that, any of that, so I am going to be kind of raw dogging it, and hopefully, and I just hope for the best. I think the snowballs is probably like the most annoying part of this entire like removal process. What I think I should do is once I collect these, I kind of need to. Oh yeah, I have like way too much snow in my inventory. Oh, it's actually getting close to nighttime, so it's the perfect time to deposit all of my stuff. Oh, I have a bed. I have a bed. There's actually a bed here as well. So I don't actually even need to place down my bed. I can just click on this one and just keep clicking this one. No, I don't want to trade with you. Go away. Stop looking at me like this. I just want some of my condensed milk, okay? Jesus. Did the man not get his fucking sweets anymore? Ugh. This is what the woke is trying to steal from you. The woke is trying to make men weak and unable to consume sweets. The woke villager left. They will get us. They will get us. What am I doing with myself? God damn it. They said I could be anything I wanted to, and what have I become? I am talking about woke villagers in Minecraft Cobblemon. Wow. What a great life I have had me. Once again, this is another just like one pocket that I am very annoyed by. Clean some dirt. Clean some dirt. Clean some... Go. Place this dirt down. Like this. I've hit demolish this as well. I think so. I don't really like the igloos. I think they look cool. I like... Sorry, am I intruding? They don't care. They just don't care. No, like, continue. I'm not doing anything. My bad. Well, at least I enjoyed it, I guess. Oopsies. And okay, yeah. I think we're cleaned up. I think we're cleaned up already. Unless there's an igloo here. No. Okay, I already took care of that one. Yeah, I think we're chilling. I think we're chilling. This place is ready. Well, okay, it's not entirely ready. I still will need to do some terraforming. But it's somewhat ready for the next step of our building, which is nice. And welcome back, Coralec. I will be leaving. Actually came back at the perfect time because I was about to head out because I finished doing all of this stuff. Finished deleting that. I finished breaking all of the paths, obviously. You saw that previously. I finished breaking the houses there. I saw some villagers fucking. And, yeah. I'll help my friend with the logistics. I'm gonna help him cheat on an exam tomorrow. Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that, man. Hopefully it goes well for both of you. Anyways. Hope you've had fun, just like I did. Oh, and yeah, I hope your night goes well. I hope you sleep well. I hope you wake up rested and not exhausted like I probably will. Yep. Good night. I will see you on Friday. Yes, on Friday. Fantastic. Anyways, bye!